Today we are in District 3, just right beside the core central District 10, 8 minutes walking distance towards Tiong Bahru MRT Station. We're going to bring you to this rare 5-room where our owners pumping close to $100,000 in terms of the overall renovation. We are asking at a very attractive price point of $1.39 million. Join us as we bring you up towards this beautiful 5-room right here at Henderson Road. Let's go. What we want to do is to show you the sheer size of this entire living hall area itself. Wall to wall, we are measuring at about 5 meters. We are flush along the entire tree lines, means that we are on the low floor. This also gives you the maximum level of privacy as well as to drown out any potential road noise. Of course, lower floor also translates to a slightly lower price quantum. On the other hand, if let's say you want to go for something that's on a super high floor, then actually that will command a premium because you get to enjoy the beautiful city skyline. We are flanked right between Tiong Bahru Road as well as Henderson Road. You can go by bus, which is just about 2 stops away, towards Tiong Bahru and Redhill MRT Station. This is in District 3, just right beside the core central District 10 area itself. This is definitely in a prime location. Within 10 minutes driving distance, that will bring us towards 6 key areas right in the middle of what we call the prime hexagon area. You will get to ride the waves as well as to enjoy some of the spillover effects. Now right across us, that is Tiong Bahru Park, which is just about 1 to 2 minutes walking distance. Other than this park area itself, you can always head down towards Sentosa, towards Botanic Gardens or towards Telok Blangah Hills, Mount Faber Park. And let's say your family is school-going kids within 1 km, you have Alexandra, Gunning Sing as well as Zhangde Primary School. Other than the parks, right opposite us is where you have the Delta Sports Complex, which is newly opened. So over there you have futsal court, you have the indoor swimming pool, lots of facilities as well as amenities for your family to enjoy over the weekends. Otherwise, you can head up towards the Alexandra Park Connector, cycle all the way down towards Malayan Park. This is definitely a great location for you and your family to enjoy the weekend activities right over here. Coming back to this unit, just to bring out the floor plan, this is standing at 1216 square feet, where you have the entire living, dining, your open concept kitchen, you have the bomb shelter, 3 bedrooms tucked side by side, as well as 1 common bath, and last but not least, the master ensuite. Part of where the $100,000 worth of renovation has already been pumped in. What you see right here is this entire false ceiling where lightings, cables have all been hidden very nicely. So you have these very beautiful zones. The very first one would then be the foyer as well as the dining area. This is where you have the entire shoe cabinets as well as storage cabinets. Definitely big enough to cater for your family storage needs, where you have 4 panels of storage cabinets towards this place where you have your DB box. They also double up as your storage space. Now as you move on towards here, you'll notice that all these carpentries are done in a very deliberate manner, where you have these nice little edges that slowly flows up all the way towards the console area. All these glass that you can control your gadgets right from the comfort of your sofa. This height allows you to place in your gadgets as well as a subwoofer. This will also not affect your vision when you're sitting at the comfort of your sofa area itself. Wall to wall, we are measuring at about 5 meters. So you get to enjoy this very cinematic experience when you're sitting right here, where you have the speakers right above. Few years down the road, as your family plans change, of course, with the flexibility of this study area, it can easily cut out the space right over here, and you still have a big enough space. This is pretty much in a moving kind of condition. Coming to the dining areas, you can easily fit in at 6 to 8 packs comfortably. If you wish to expand, you can do so. As you move towards the kitchen, you'll notice that you have this beautiful island table right over here. And the beauty about this island table is that you have this recessed area, so this also allows you to have a bit of flexibility. If you wish to have a slightly smaller scale table, what you can do is you can place in those kind of high chairs and kids can sit over here, or you can enjoy a quick breakfast meal along this entire island table itself. And all these are stone top that has already been done in such a way that you have double galley system, and of course you can fit in like a 2-door fridge with additional storage right at the top. In terms of the placement for the microwave as well as the oven, you do not need to bend down. All these are the higher grade appliances where it is double glass. These carpentries are pull-out drawers with soft closure, so you have plenty of storage space right on both sides. Deeper storage is right along here, and of course plenty of storages flushing from here all the way towards the yard area. Dedicated space for your water dispenser. Open flame burner coming from Bosch. You have this Miller dishwasher that's already been built in. If you have plenty of gadgets, you can place it right along the countertop. Last but not least, the big sink And as you move on towards the yard area, you get to enjoy maximum level of privacy. You're not fronting towards any neighbors. Yard area is big enough for your entire family usage. Again, this is on a corner unit, and if you were to pull out the site plan for this entire cluster right here at Henderson Road, if you are looking for something that is 5-room in nature, there are only 3 stacks. 5-room are already considered very rare, because for the newer BTOs, they are no longer having 5-room production. With the exception of some newer clusters, you'll notice that just right beside us, Bukit Merah Bridges, that belongs to the PLH model. If you go for the PLH model, which means that your holding period would have to be minimally 10 years. Otherwise, this is the newest BTO model that you can find that is right beside the core central area itself. Now, if you're looking for a 5-room that is close to the city centre area itself, the very first option would then be towards Margaret Drive. Those are new projects with a balance lease of about 97 years. In terms of the overall size for a 5-room, that is standing at about 1162 square feet. Average asking price is about $1.4 million. As you move on towards Dawson area, average asking price is also at about $1.4 million, slightly smaller at 1119 square feet. Balance is about 92 years. Next, as we move on towards closer to the Tiong Bahru area, average asking price is at about $1.5 million. Size is at about 1206 square feet. Balance is at about 91.5 years. And last but not least, if let's say you're someone that wants to go for something that is slightly bigger, standing at 1216 square feet, you want to have very healthy balances of close to 95 years, and you want to keep the entire price quantum to be below $1.4 million for this unit, asking $1.39 million, and you want to be in a location that is well within lots of amenities, walking distance to wet market as well as hawker center, plenty of amenities, walking distance also even down towards Tiong Bahru areas. Before we move on to the bedrooms, just to bring your attention towards this entire wall, I think the owners spent a couple of thousands of dollars doing up this entire wall feature. This is what we call the stucco walls, and all these are handcrafted, so these are also timeless. Of course, if let's say you want to do up some changes, you can easily just paint up this entire line. This will give off a very different look. As you move on, this will be your home shelter, tuck away all your clutters. Coming into the bedrooms, just to show you the entire space, this is currently fitted with a queen size. You have dedicated space if you want to do up your side tables, or if you want to have a study table. You have the flexibility as well. 2 panels of wardrobe floor to ceiling has already been done. This is also enjoying the same view, even with the lights that are switched off. You are enjoying a very bright house right over here because of the eastern exposure towards the greenery as well as towards the eastern facing. Common bathroom is located towards here. You also have the same countertop as the kitchen, storage cabinets at the top as well as the bottom, shower area as well as the WC. All the bathroom of course have the ventilation window. And right above us, this is the energy efficient heat pump with a storage capacity of 80 liters. I think this is easily the biggest one as well as the most energy efficient that we have seen across all the home tours that we have filmed. Coming towards the next common bedroom, this is identical in terms of overall shape and size. Of course, for this bedroom, no built-in, so it's easy for you to reconfigure. This is currently the kids' bedroom, so you can see all these very beautiful colors that has already been painted. Of course, if you want to build in carpentries, you can do so. Otherwise, if let's say you wish to open up the space, you can easily knock down the walls just to combine either towards the common bedroom or towards the master. Otherwise, the size is very comfortable. This is currently fitted with a double bunk bed as well as plenty of space for you to put in your storage cabinets at the side or towards this side. You have the table right over here, fronting towards the same greenery. As you move on towards the master, you have the same false ceiling that has already been done, so all these lighting points have all been designed in such a way that it kind of creates a bit of segregation in terms of the entire space. Storage cabinets have been done right along this entire wall line as well as your wardrobe space that runs along this entire side. Power points have also been strategically placed in across various points. If let's say you wish to have additional lights or you want to have more airflow, you can open up this window, and once you open this up, you kind of have what we call the single loading. Similarly, you do not have any neighbors that is peering towards this window, so you get maximum privacy for this unit. Even after the entire storage space, you still have pockets of space for you to place in like a sofa set, or if you want to have a baby cot right over here, you can do so. This is currently fitted with a king size. Bed frame has all been done. Cove lighting towards the back as well as the bottom, all these are done very beautifully against the backdrop of this emerald green as well as the brass strip. So it gives us a very nice feel. Two-way switches has already been designed to have the maximum level of comfort. What you see right over here, this is currently a single size bed. Perfect if let's say you're a big family, your kids want to sleep with you, you get this space. As the kids grow up, of course, they can always go back to their bedroom. They have the luxury of the space. The table right over there also serves as part of the side table, as well as if let's say you kind of want to have a work from home, you can have the luxury of space to have a work from home setup right at the comfort of your master. Of course, if let's say you're buying into these units currently with a balance lease of close to 95 years at an asking price of $1.39 million, you will then be thinking, hey, what is my kind of exit plan few years down the road if let's say I want to stay here for the next 5 to 7 to 10 years time? Will there be a lot of competition towards the next plot, which is Bukit Merah Ridge? Now that is a PLH model in itself. Those will be high rise, so we're going to leave it down to you whether you want to go for something that is low rise over here. With your entry price of $1.39 million, naturally your competition will also be lesser because your entry price is already on the lower end. If you were to pull out the URA master plan, you will notice that are just right within the vicinity. We do not know what is the kind of master plan that will shape up, but that also means that we'll be primed for redevelopments towards another cluster, Redhill Close. This entire cluster have actually gone through the SIRS program, so you also have these entire plots with the plot ratio that has already increased. So with all these plans that are shaping up right around here, the fact that the rest of the other HDB clusters are falling under the PLH model, I think your exit strategy will be very well protected. If you like what you see, do get in touch with our listing team. The contact details are down below. Subscribe to our various channels on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is George Peng. bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. As we move towards the kitchen, how do I do a proper ending for this?